Today in the grain markets, the big story was wheat. It really reached new highs after that USDA report on export sales. It was just one more positive headline to push those futures beyond all expectations. It really had a lot of traders caught by surprise. There has been some commercials that increased their long positions. That added to more market strength, but clearly that the December contract is over 550. The March contract up almost 19 cents at one point. It did pull back, but it was definitely vulnerable to wild volatility. We actually didn't get it all week, but today it did come. I know that there's other issues. The European Union, there have some weather issues, but we have not seen this high in a long time, and I think that perhaps the snowstorm will also affect some of these grains. Now, it is the end of the month. It is a shortened day, and next week actually is next month, and so all these things coupled together, I think definitely made for the possibility of markets happening the way they were. Now, soybeans really was kind of shut down on the whole deal. It was mixed, but ended up a little bit easier. Futures just were stalled out with waiting for the trade resolution. So any actual deal is really what's needed. There's been other fundamental news that's relatively neutral at best, but we're just getting, no help from that. And so you see the market just slipping just a bit. Now, corn also rallied. It bounced back from the sell-off of yesterday, really filling it completely back up. A lot of overflow from that wheat market. And also it did have good news from that USDA export sales report, though. Let's keep in mind, though, it is the first notice day. It's the last day of the month. All those things coupled together that, it's adding to a lot of the interest in these markets. And I think with it being as thin as it is, that some of the traders stepping up to buy it started to push it up themselves. Also, that wheat overflow over to the corn, you can see that they're going to be vulnerable to each other, certainly for the rest of the month. This was a little bit of a surprise, but I think it looks good for a lot of the farmers right now. Let's see if we have any follow-through buying on Monday. If we do, then maybe all bets are off and things have really changed and we're going to go back into our uptrend. That really remains to be seen. It's a long weekend here. It's a regular weekend, but it just seems like a longer weekend before December is going to start on Monday. So we'll watch for that closely.